My name is David Habashy. I'm from Cairo, Egypt. I grew up there pretty much my whole life up until high school. High school, moved to Atlanta, Georgia for my undergrad, and then I moved here to UBC for my master's. I go to the Kids Salon location. Yeah, I grew up in a Christian family in Egypt. You're born into either a Christian or Muslim religion. It's on the back of your ID, it's on your birth certificate, so it's a very cultural thing and defines kind of who you are. My parents, we had a rough time growing up. Both of them coming from like pretty tough backgrounds, but in the end, pretty loving family. Yeah, and being Christian is hard. The color of your skin defines who you are. Your name defines who you are. That my name is David. People know, oh, he's a Christian. Darker skinned, oh, he's a Christian. And that in a culture where it's 90% Muslim with a lot of hostility, you grow up feeling, oh man, like I'm a Christian, I'm lesser. I have to be careful who I speak to. I have to stay with my kind. So it was definitely a rougher time growing up it's a third world country. It's a Muslim third world country. Yeah, and after I finished high school, I decided to go to the States for school. Schooling in Egypt wasn't the greatest, and so I had an opportunity to go to Georgia Tech in Atlanta, which was amazing. But it also came with a lot of kind of new experiences of like, whoa, like one, there's so much freedom compared to where I was. I was in nowhere. I was like very strict, harsh culture, very strict, harsh family too. So I came from that to, you can kind of do whatever you want, really. It's all up to you. It was a very steep learning curve. Took me a while to really even decide if I want to pursue faith and if God was really real to me, and if I really believed everything that I had kind of grown up around or heard of or all these things. I went through a phase where I just really didn't believe God for who he was. I really just was like, you know what? This is not really worth it. Like, why am I doing this? What am I getting out of this? I'm just following a bunch of rules. I'm just doing a bunch of things. And then I just threw one church down there, and a bunch of people around me were like really trying, or like seeing God and pursuing God and all these things. And honestly, I looked around, I was like, God, why don't I see you like these other people see you? Like, where are you? And the first time I just felt like I heard a voice inside me say, how are you gonna look outside the window if you're too busy staring in the mirror? And it just hit me so hard that I have lived my life so concerned with what other people see and so concerned with who I am to other people. And that just hit me. I was like, how am I supposed to see anyone or see a Lord or even pursue a Lord if I'm so concerned with what do people see about me? And over that whole summer, I believe Jesus. And I believe that he is the best thing that could ever happen because I've experienced that and I've chosen to pursue that with all my heart. It just hit me in the face when I was like, whoa, like I've just been so concerned with what other people think of me. I don't even know who I am. Who am I? That was a question that I was like asking. I was like, David's not an answer to that question. Football player's not an answer to that question. Student does not answer that question. What is an answer to that question? And it really took me diving into who the Lord is and who the Lord says I am. And he has something so specific to me that's not the same for you, and it's not the same for you, and it's not the same for anyone. He has something specific for this David that he made. And to feel like I have an identity and I have something to believe in and something to follow and someone who actually believes in me. Following Jesus is it's the most amazing thing you can do. And I can say that now after trying everything and being everywhere and being halfway across the world. And I can come back and say, man, this is the most amazing thing you can possibly do. It's hard, it's not easy. A lot of times I'm like, am I praying to a wall? Am I praying to the ceiling? And it's okay. It's okay to feel those. God's not afraid to get dirty. He's not afraid of you saying, I don't believe you. He's not afraid of you saying, where are you? He's not afraid of you saying, this is a bunch of, I don't even believe this. He's not afraid. He knows. And that was kind of the biggest thing is like, whoa, like God's actually real. So I can be real with him and I can tell him how I feel. And I can just be straight up. Like, it's not like it's anything I don't know. He would rather me be honest than fake it. He'd rather me be honest than fake it. I've been playing football for so long now. It's my passion, my dream. It's something I absolutely love. And I'm finally at the point where we're going to be playing pretty consistently now for the next year. So I'm beyond excited for that. Like, that's going to be amazing. I'm also beyond excited for the next chapter of that. And I don't know what that is, but I'm super, super excited for whatever that is. I feel like I spent so much time pursuing this dream. And one thing I learned is no moment pursuing a dream is a moment lost because it's a moment chasing God. And that's been amazing. And I'm also ready to chase the next dream. I don't know what that is, but I'll let you know when I find out.